Okay, so we are at round number 12, and the color that I'm using is coral. So it's the Skippy Stonewashed coral, and we're going to be working into the chain 2 space from round number 9, okay, all the way back there where we had that. You remember we worked those chains behind, and now we are going to work into that chain 2 space from round number 9. And I'm going to start with a single crochet, but we're going to be working puffs. Right, so we're going to work 3 yarn over times 4 puffs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oopsie, I need some more yarn here. And I've been working from the center, but what I've actually pulled out is a big ball of, looks like a spider's web that's got caught up in a vacuum cleaner. So, okay, here we go. I think that's, I hope I did fall there. Let me just redo those, because now I can't remember. Yarn over. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now we're going to do something completely different. We are going to be working into the back loop, the back loop of round number 11. Okay, so you've got your half double crochet front post. You're just going to flip it over like that. All right, and we are going to work 1 single crochet into those back loops. So there your 2 loops at the top of your stitch, and this is your front loop, that's your back loop, and that is your back loop. So when I say back loop, that's what I mean. Okay, so you're going to work 1 single crochet into 6 back loops, loops. Okay, so you've got 3, 4, 5, 6. It's very noisy here right now. I don't know why, but a little bit of news. My husband just Skyped me to tell me that 6 convicts from a prison not so far from us, the famous Pollsmoor prison in Cape Town, 6 convicts made a break for it this morning, and they are on the run. I live in exciting times. So my dogs are on alert. Our neighborhood watch is on alert, which I'm part of. But of course I'm crocheting, so I don't really care. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to work another puff. So we're going to work this puff over rounds 9 and 11. So we've done those puffs in round 9. Now we're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to yarn over. Okay, let's do that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and we're going to count from this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to work a puff. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're going to work single crochet into the next back loops of round number 11. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, and I missed one. Okay, so I'm glad I missed that one because that's why. you need to be quite switched on here exactly where those stitches are. So because we've worked that puff, we need to get into the back loop of that stitch, the one that's kind of almost obscured, okay, because you must get 6 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, into those back loops. And you see, the thing is with the back loops is then it gives you that nice ridge over there. You know, I prefer to just working into the back loops, because with the back loops and you just have that one strand sort of sticking out, but with the back loops you've got that, so it looks almost as if you've done surface crochet. Okay, then you're going to yarn over and you're going to work 1, 2, 3, 4, chain 1 to close, 1, 2, 3, 4, chain 1 to close, 1, 2, 3, 4, chain 1 to close, and you're back to working into the back loop of those half double crochet front posts from round number 11. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yarn over, count 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, okay, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and work 2, 3, 4, and 4, yes. I was about to go to 5, and then just remember that your next stitch, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it's like really sort of hidden, you know, you're just going to have to pull that over like that, and you're just going to have to grab it. I talk about my crochet nail, and there it is. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and you're back to your corner. You see, you're back to your corner there, and then you're just going to, you know, carry on like that. So what you'll have is that, all right, and that is round number 12. So you're just going to carry on like that, pretty simple. Just be very cognizant of your stitch count. Make sure that your stitch count is absolutely on the button, and I shall see you at the end of round number 12 and the beginning of round number 13. And to close, you're just going to slip stitch into the top of the first puff like so, snip off and close. Okay, and you should have a little square that looks like that. Okay, so I'm just going to square it up, and I'm going to go and work in my tails, and I shall see you at the beginning of round number 13. Okay, so we are on round number 13, and round number 13 we're going to revisit our turquoise. Okay, so we're just going to do a slip stitch like that, and now we're going to be working into that chain 2 space, that corner chain 2 space from round number 7, the Amazon Night, that lovely pale blue. We're just going to start with a chain 1, and then we're going to work a puff, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to work a yarn over times 4, chain 1 puff into that space like that. Right, It looks a bit weird at the moment because we need to pull that tight. Okay, then we're going to chain 3, so we're working behind 1, 2, 3. We're going to yarn over, and we're going to be working a half double crochet into those back loops of the next 6 single crochets from our previous round 12. Okay, a little bit fiddly, but you can do it. So 1, excuse me, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we've done 6 half double crochets into those back loops. Okay, not back loops, back loops, right? Just make sure we've done 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we are going to do yarn over. We're going to do a half double crochet front post over our puff like that, and then we're going to work into the next 6 single crochets, half double crochets into those back posts, the back post behind the back post. 3, 4, 5, 6, oh no, 3, 4, 5, oh that's right, 3, 4, 5, 6, alright, then we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, yarn over, and work 1, 2, 3, 4, a 4 yarn over puff, chain 1, 1, 2, 3, into that chain 2 space from round number 7, the blue Amazonite, and then we're back to working into our back loops with our half double crochets, right? So don't forget to work a half double crochet front post over your puff, right? Right, so I'm not going to do the whole thing with you, but that's basically what you're going to be doing. Okay, so you're going to be starting with the puff, and right, that will push through like that. Okay, so you're just going to carry on all the way around, and I shall see you at the end of round number 13. And to close, we're just going to slip the slip stitch into the top of the puff after we've done our last chain 3. Okay, then we're going to snip off and secure, nice and tight like that. Okay, so that's going to be your back. These will move to the front. You'll see as your square kind of progresses. Okay, so that is round number 13 done and dusted. So I'm going to go and sew in my ends, and then I shall see you at round number 14. Okay, so believe it or not, it is a new day. So I'm going to say good morning. Good morning and welcome to round number 14. So round number 14, the colour I'm going to be using is called Green Agate. The number is 815. Okay, so we're still on the skip is stonewashed. Okay, and the colour Green Agate. So for this round, what we're going to do is start with the usual slip knot like that. And now what you're going to be doing is you're going to be working into all of these stitches, okay? But we're going to be forming a kind of an arc. So you're going to start here, okay, and make a chain 1. Then you're going to work, not a chain 1, I beg your pardon, a single crochet. Then you're going to work a half double crochet, a double crochet, and then you're going to work 3 trebles, 1, 2, 3 trebles into your next 3 stitches, right? Then you're going to work a double treble over that front post from your previous round, right? And then you're going to work 3 trebles, so we're working into that first stitch, 1, 2, 3, 1 double crochet, 1 half double crochet, 1 single crochet, okay, and it's going to create that shape. Alright, and now what we're going to do is yarn over. We're going to work half double crochet front post over that first puff, chain 1, half double crochet front post over the second puff, chain 1, 1 half double crochet over the third puff, and you're back to working your arch. 1 single crochet, 1 half double crochet, 1 double crochet, and 1 treble into the next 3 stitches. One double treble over that front post. Okay. Treble, 3 trebles. Alright, so I think that's pretty easy. Pretty easy. I have to tell you, yesterday it was boiling hot, and I basically did all videos with the curtains closed, and today it's completely cloudy and I'm struggling to get some light. I've got the curtains open and oh gosh, I tell you, Cape Town weather, 4 seasons in a day. Okay, and then that's basically what it's going to look like. Well, not basically, that's how it should look. So I'm going to love and leave you there, and I shall see you at the end of this round. And this is round number 14. And to close, you're just going to slip stitch into the top of that beginning single crochet and snap off your yarn. And of course you can close with an invisible join, but I'm just going to do the traditional slip stitch and just tuck those ends in, and your work should look like that. So it's going to fold up, don't worry about that. It's exactly as it should be, so it's going to look like that. Okay, so I shall see you at the beginning of round number 14. Oops, I beg your pardon. This is round number 14. Yay! So, in fact, The reason I got a bit confused with the rounds is because I added an extra round from the original. If you kind of look at the original, this section over here, I added another round. I just felt that it needed a little bit of, it needed something extra. So in fact we are on, this is round number 14, okay, and I shall see you at the beginning of round number 15. Okay, so we are on round number 15, and the color that I'm going to be using is malachite. Well, I quite like that because here in South Africa we have a lot of street vendors from Zimbabwe who make beautiful malachite ornaments and jewelry. This beautiful green, sort of dark, jade green. In fact, my eldest daughter's name is Jade, so when I look at malachite I think of Jade. Okay, so what we're going to do here is something completely different. We're going to start with a slip stitch. Now what you want to do is you want to work into 5 of these stitches, the top of the stitches. So we're going to count backwards from that double treble. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you're going to be working into that one. Okay, so you're skipping that first single crochet that you did in the previous round. So I'm going to start off with basically a standing single crochet, okay, and we're going to be working a puff. So you're going to work a puff as you have before, so yarn over times 4, chain 1 to close, and now you can just pull that. Once you pull this, and you don't even see that single crochet. And we're going to work a puff into the top of, now try and get it into the top, and there's a method, there's a reason for that. Okay, oh there we go, I was wondering where that one was. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is a little bit like bulky is the word I'm looking for, maybe, to work, because I'm using a hook size, that is bigger, but it'll all come together. So we're going to work 5 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, and the last one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 5 puffs. We're going to skip over. We're going to skip over this stitch, that double treble, and we're going to work 5 puffs down the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. And can you see that I crochet a bit like a knitter? My grandmother taught me to knit when I was very little, but it never really, except for very basic things, like scarves and a couple of cardigans for my kids. 1, 2, 3, now you see I'm talking. I never really got into knitting, but I still tend to sort of 2, 3, 4. I kind of crochet like a knitter. 1, 2, 3, 4. And so we've got, what have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 5, that's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we've got 5 puffs, and then of course there's our skipped single crochet. Okay, and then what we're going to do is a bit of fancy footwork here. We are going to work a treble, 3 trebles together. Okay, so this is how we're going to do it. We're going to do 1, yarn over twice, and now we're going to go all the way to where we made that little puff. And remember, I still said to you, don't worry about that puff, we'll be coming back to it to make it pop out. So what we're going to do is we're going to be working into the thread to the right of this puff, like that. And we're going to work 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, yarn over, work them together, chain 1, chain 2, and now we're just going to slip a single crochet into the top of that single crochet that we did way back in round number, I'll tell you now, I think it was round number 12 maybe. I just want to check. I have written it here. No, not round number 12. It was round number, well anyway, it will be in the pattern. But it is where we did those two rows together. And now I'm going all the way back. We got to the pink, we got to that, the Canada Jade, yes, round, so that it'll be into that single crochet that you made in round 11. Right, then you're going to chain 2, and you're going to repeat this. Right, so basically you're working into that strand before the puff. 2, I think I'm going the wrong way here, but anyway. 1, 2, so we're working a treble. Okay, we're going to close that, and we're back to our puffs. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Going to yarn over, and we've skipped that first single crochet. 3, 4. Okay, and then we carry on. So basically what you'll do then is you'll just pull your corner out like that. And of course our subsequent rounds, you know, we're going to secure that even more. So right, I think I've done it I think I might have done it the wrong way around. Okay, and then you're back to your puffs, and so you're just going to repeat those puffs. Okay, so we're just going to close that, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, yarn over, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks a bit awkward, but it all works out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we've got 3, 4, 5, and we're on track. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we should have 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to skip over the double treble and that double treble front post. Oh, sorry, I'm working on a slate tile because at least it gives my photographs consistency. Okay, so don't worry about that too much. We're going to be securing those leaves with a front post at another time. Okay, so that's what I was saying when we were doing this little puff. That you can't really see it very well, and you sort of think, well, what's the point? But that's the point, and that also creates that 3D effect, that relief effect, where you've got things moving forward and other things beneath it. Okay, so I think, although that looked like a bit of an awkward round, it's pretty simple. And so all you're going to have is your 10 puffs going around your arch like that. You're going to skip that because you're going to be working over that at another stage. Working your 3 trebles together into that. You're basically working into those chain spaces there before. Okay, like that. So either side of that puff to pull that puff out. And then, there we go. I was thinking, what is going on here? Looks like it's the wrong way. I think because I did it. Oh well, it will sort itself out in subsequent rounds. Okay, so that is the end of round number 15, and I shall see you at the end of this round, in the beginning of round number 16.